what a great experience for you guys. Let me start. My name is Travis Scott. I'm the head softball coach here at Angelo State University. Been here for 9 years. In that time, I've been able to win, or my teams have been able to win 6 Lone Star Conference championships. Thank you. We have, in 2004, we were fortunate enough to win the NCAA Division II National Championship. 2007, 2009, and 2010, we were able to win the NCAA Regional Tournament here in the South Central Regional and go back to the College World Series. So we've been to the College World Series 4 times in my 9 years here. It's something we're very proud of. You guys have an awesome opportunity this weekend. I believe we have teams all the way from Borger to Sonora. I mean, that's an outstanding representation. Appreciate you guys traveling in to play the great sport of softball. I want to begin by talking about some of you who may not have parents here this weekend. Some of you may not have parents that are able to travel, or you may only have one parent. And I just want to tell you, that's okay. It's okay if your parents can't be here. Things happen, people have to work, can't get off of work, financial difficulties, whatever the situation may be. Me personally, I'm a father of 2 boys, and there's many a times that I'm not able to be at their games. And that's okay. They play for themselves. You play for you. Don't play for your parents. You play because you want to play. Your parents may have gotten you involved. Your parents, I'm sure, are big supporters, but you play the sport of softball because it's something that you want to do. Okay, so I just want to make sure that you understand, if your parents can't be here, that's okay. Obviously, most of you have parents here. We know the Seminole people have parents here. But what you can do to make this week an even more special experience is to be a great teammate. If you will be a great teammate, this experience is going to be one that you will remember forever and you will cherish forever. What do I mean by being a great teammate? It means not being selfish. It means not worrying about where you're hitting in the lineup. Somebody has to hit in the 9 hole, right? If nobody hits in the 8 or 9 hole, we don't get to play. So somebody's got to be there. So be glad that you have the opportunity to get to play. Don't worry about where you are in the lineup. Encourage one another. Softball and baseball is a sport of failure. I mean, if you get 3 hits out of 10 at-bats, that's a 300 hitter. A 300 hitter you watched last night on the All-Star game. It's a sport of failure. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to make outs more than you're going to get on base. You got to stay positive. Be a good teammate. Encourage your teammates. Okay, if you see somebody getting down a little bit, go pick them up. Go pat them on the back. Tell them it's going to be all right. Keep working at it. You're a good player, and it'll happen. Be a good teammate. People don't like to play with teammates who don't appreciate the game. They don't appreciate them as their teammate. So those are some things that you can do to make these experiences great experiences as athletes. Next, I want to talk about something that I'm going to turn around. I'm going to talk to the parents. Parents, this is supposed to be a positive experience for your child. You need to do everything in your power to make sure that this is a positive experience. This is not a life or death. This is athletics. They're going to make mistakes. You're not going to agree with everything their coaches do. You're not going to agree with the umpires. I mean, I agree with them all the time, but you're not going to agree with them. Make this a positive experience. I've read study after study of research where they've gone out and interviewed athletes, especially at the Little League ages. And the number one thing that these athletes do not want is their parents embarrassing them in the bleachers. Their parents yelling at the umpires. Their parents yelling at the coaches. As soon as we get in the car, all we hear is the parents complaining about the coaches or what mistakes that I made. Make this a positive experience. Stay positive with them. It's a frustrating sport. Softball is a very difficult sport. So don't be that parent. Make sure that these girls enjoy this week and they enjoy being an athlete. Ladies, don't be afraid to tell your parent, you're embarrassing me. Seriously. They're going to tell you if you're embarrassing them. Don't be afraid to go, Mom, Dad, you're embarrassing me. Please stop. Stop yelling at the coach. Stop yelling at the umpire. They need to hear it too. Right? Trust me, I've watched some of my kids' parents, and it can be pretty bad. So let's make this a positive experience. Let's work together, parents, players, coaches, officials, to make sure that these are things that we want to continue to do. I haven't asked, but I'm sure that there's going to be one champion this week out of each age group, correct? There's going to be an 8 and under champion, 10 and under champion, 18 and under champion. And that's going to be an awesome experience for you guys. You're going to work hard for it all week. You're going to have to have played well as the other team or better than the other team to put yourself in a position to win this All-Stars Championship. For those of you who do not win the championship this weekend, that doesn't mean that you're a loser. It doesn't mean that you didn't try hard. It doesn't mean that you're not doing things the right way. It just means that it wasn't your year. It wasn't your weekend. But there are some things, there's 4 things that I believe that you can do to make yourself an individual champion. Okay? 4 things that you can do to make yourself an individual champion as an athlete. The first one, respect the game. Respect the game. What does that mean? It kind of means what we've talked about already. Play the game the right way. Play the game hard. Respect the officials, the umpires. Don't give them dirty looks. Don't back talk. Don't mouth the umpires. Don't mouth the other team. Play the game the right way. Play it with respect. Don't cheat. Don't try to cheat. Play the game the right way. Play the game with respect, and you'll be on your way to being an individual champion. The second thing that you can do is be a great teammate. And we've already discussed that. We've already talked about being a great teammate. So that's number 2. Number 3, hustle. Hustle. Play the game hard. Hustle begins as soon as you step on the field. When that third out is made, you need to be hustling to the dugout, not walking. As soon as that third out is made, you need to be sprinting from the dugout to your defensive position, not walking. Walking is a sign of laziness. And I don't like laziness. I don't recruit laziness. I recruit people that want to play the game, that want to hustle, that want to respect the game. Okay? So these are little things that you can do to become a champion. Hustle on and off the field. You've all heard it. I know you have. I know you had to hear your coaches say it. Now you're hearing me say it. And you're going to always hear people say it. As long as you're an athlete. So you might as well start doing it. Doing it on a regular basis. Not every once in a while. Not after I got the hit and I feel good about things. Do it all the time. Keep yourself in the game by hustling. And the fourth thing that you can do to be an individual champion. The fourth thing that you can do to be an individual champion is to be a humble winner and a gracious loser. Be a humble winner and a gracious loser. If you win, you don't need to be running your mouth about it. You don't need to be bragging about it. You don't need to be talking about how great you did and how bad they did. Be a gracious winner. Respect the game. Be a gracious winner. If you lose, the majority of us out here are going to lose this weekend, right? Don't kick your glove. Don't throw a little fit. Don't throw your hat. Start mouthing, your parents, your coaches. It's not going to get you anywhere. That is not going to make you an individual champion. Be an individual champion by doing things the right way. By doing things the right way. If you will do these four things, this is going to be a much better process for you. Your teammates are going to love to play with you. Your coaches are going to love to coach you. And you're going to have a chance. You're going to have a chance to make yourself into a good player. If nothing else, you're going to make yourself into a good person. Use this athletic form to make you a better person. If not, you're just wasting time. You're wasting your parents' money, and you're wasting your time. Enjoy the process. Respect the game. Hustle. Be a great teammate. And be a humble winner and a gracious loser. I wish all of you guys the best of luck this week. Welcome to San Angelo. And where's my, what were they? The Blue Bomb Diggities. That's pretty good. Okay. Best of luck, guys. Thank you.